everyone, happy Monday. Sorry about the hair and the no makeup. I know it's not Halloween time, so I shouldn't be trying to scare you, but yeah, it was Monday and I just didn't feel like doing the hair and makeup, so you'll just have to deal with it. Anyways, so this weekend, Bobby and I went to Fort Bragg on a last-minute trip, and it was fantastic. It's my happy place, and I did a little shopping there, so I wanted to share with you some of the things that I bought. Every time we go to Fort Bragg, there's a couple of places that I always have to go to, but this time around I discovered a couple of new shops that I didn't know were there, and they probably weren't there the last time that I was there. So on Saturday morning, we went to Egghead's restaurant, which is a cool Wizard of Oz themed restaurant. They only serve breakfast and lunch, and there's always a wait, so we had 30 minutes to kill. So we went next door to the Winsong used bookstore, and I bought 5 books. Let me see if I got the name of that store right. Winsong. I got it right. So I got a book of Japanese haikus, classic cat stories, because I'm a cat lady, 20th century ghost stories, because I love a good ghost story, and Frankenstein. I realized I've never read this book before, and I probably should. And I think this one, oh yeah, this one has a cool inscription in it from 1994. Some guy named Greg gave this to some guy named Dan for Christmas. And stuff like that is cool to me. Yes, I'm a nerd. I can't help it. And last but not least, The Life and Loves of a She-Devil. I thought that looked cool. So, for those 5 books, I paid $21.72. And of course, Bobby had to complain, like, why are you buying so many books when you already have a whole bunch of books at home, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, leave me alone. I want to buy books. So, anyways, so after I bought those books, we had our breakfast, and then we went to McCarrick State Park and walked on the boardwalk and saw the sea lions or seals or whatever they are, and just watched the waves. And it was really like cloudy and foggy and misty, and a little bit windy and nice and cold, so it was perfect. It was a nice break from this like 95 whatever degree weather it is here. So after we hung out at the beach, we went back to town and did some more shopping, and the next place that we went is one of my favorite stores ever, and there's no label on it. Mendocino Chocolate Company. There's one in the town of Mendocino and one in Fort Bragg. And I bought a shit ton of chocolate, and this is one of my favorites. I've already eaten a square. It's English toffee, and it's the best ever. And then this is for my mom, sugar-free malt balls. And then this I bought for the peeps at work, saltwater taffy. And then these, you can tell I've already dipped into these, peanut butter malt balls. So good. So delicious. And white chocolate and milk chocolate almond bark. Also very good. And this looked cute. It's chocolate in the shape of a cupcake. So how can you resist? And for all of that, I paid too much. I paid $30.16. So it's not exactly cheap, but you definitely get what you pay for. This is like primo chocolate. Num num nums. So after that, there was one store that I wanted to go to. It's right on the main street, but we couldn't find parking on the main street, so we parked like probably 3 or 4 blocks up. And which is cool because while we were walking to the store that I wanted to go to, I discovered a couple of new stores. I think they're new. I've never, I hadn't seen them the last time we were there. So, the first one that we stopped in is called Bella Mia, I think. It's a, what you call it, like bath and body type of thing. Oh my god, it smells so good. And everything is homemade, or I guess you can say homemade, by the owner in her lab, according to the cashier lady. And most of the stuff smelled really good. There were a couple of things that were kind of like meh, but most of it smelled so good. And I wish I had had more money to buy more, but again, this place was not cheap. So I went for my standby scent, Lavender. I love lavender. Yeah, it's called Bella Mia. And so this is bath and shower foaming milk. It's basically bubble bath. And the motel room that we stayed in had a whirlpool bath. And so I put just a little tiny bit of this stuff in there, and there were like bubbles for days, and they smelled so good. It was a good time. I'm glad I didn't put any more in there, or else the bubbles would have been all over the motel room. And also in Lavender, I got shea buttercream, which is like the perfect lotion. It's nice and thick, but it doesn't make your hands like sticky like some heavy creams do. And then finally I got some bar soap. Oh, this stuff smells so good. And so for that, those 3 items, I don't know what happened to the receipt, but I think I spent like $50 for just these 3 items. They were not cheap, but they're like 80-something% organic and homemade and, you know, whatever. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll overpay for some soap. Why not? I'm on vacation. And then in the same bag, I have the motel shampoo and soap that I hijacked. So you got your high end and your low end. Why not? So then, just like a couple doors down from that place was a sock store. And I kind of have a thing for like socks and hosiery. And this place was called Pippi Longstockings, Socks, Hats, and Bags. But mostly it was socks. So they had a 3 for $15. So for my 3, I got sushi socks. And then for the next time I go camping, s'more socks. And then some little footy thingies with orange kitty cats on them, because I love kitty cats. And then I got these with some more kitty cats on them, because I'm a crazy cat lady. And so for all of that, I spent $26. Yes, I spent $26 on 4 pairs of socks. Okay. I'm over it. Anyways, so then we finally made our way to the store that I had originally wanted to go to. And that place is called Tangent. And it kind of reminds me of Evangeline's in Old Sacramento, but smaller. They have just a bunch of crap, like just, you know, this and that, weird stuff, cute stuff, funny stuff. So I bought myself some Peruvian or Guatemalan worry dolls. I used to have some of these when I was a teenager, and I thought I would get some more. And then I got this cool journal. I thought it was very pretty. And then I got some jar candles. La la la. What do we have? Persian rose. Norola orange blossom. And sandalwood. So I'm probably going to have to keep those out of the living room because Bobby hates stuff that smells good. And then I also got this shot glass. Keep calm and get wasted. I thought it was cute. So, anywho, so that was my little shopping trip through the small town of Fort Bragg. If you're ever in the state of California, you should definitely go to Fort Bragg. It's a nice little charming oceanside town with lots of cool little shops and some nice restaurants. So I just kind of wanted to share my little mini haul with you guys because all day today at work all I could think about was our weekend in Fort Bragg. So this is kind of my way of reliving it, I guess. Oh, and for the stuff that I bought at Tangent, $43. So yeah, nothing that I bought was really cheap other than the books, the used books. But you know what? I was on vacation. Alright. So thank you for watching my video and see you next time. Bye.